right, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Easy Money and Sports Betting Show, Tuesday, December 13th, 2022. I didn't have a good day at all yesterday. Uh, I'm not even going to try to make it sound like I did.
I was 6 and 6.
I was one, two, three, 3 and 4 on the day. I had the Patriots right. Pacers got fell apart at the end and got beat, and then I had the over in that game that didn't hit. I had the Nets. That was good. Celtics got killed by the Clippers last night, so I lost that one. And then I didn't do good at all in my two college picks. Texas went to overtime to win their game.
I don't think I'm on there. Yeah, the NFL. I had the Patriots, so they won, and I had the under 43, which was also good. But I had Murray anytime score. Well, he went out the second or third play of the game, so I took care of that. And then my NHL went 1-2. Only one I won on that was the Canadians. NBA I went 1-2. My college basketball I didn't do too bad. What game was you said that went had to come in overtime?
Texas and college basketball against Rice.
See, I did the I took the over, and that was good. On that, the one that killed me was Creighton, Arizona State, and beating Creighton. That game went back and forth.
Them were the two games I took.
and I had Northern Illinois and Gonzaga over the 150, and that was good. So
yeah, I did not have a good day yesterday. Went 2-3 in the NBA, 0-2 in college basketball, and then I had the only NFL pick. It was right, but that was just I had the Patriots at -2.5. I thought the Patriots would win the game, but never thought Kyler Murray was going to be out after the third play of the game either. Today, NBA got the Sacramento Kings at the Philadelphia 76ers. The Sixers are 5-point favorites at home, -198 on the money line. The Kings are +166 on the money line. Over/under is at 228.5. Sacramento is 3-2 over their last 5 games. The 76ers are 2-3 over their last 5. 76ers are on a 2-game win streak after losing 3 in a row. I like the 76ers here against the Kings at the -5 at home. If this game was on the road, I'd probably favor the Kings, but being at home, I like the 76ers. Next game is the Golden State Warriors at the Milwaukee Bucks. Get two of the teams that are favored to win the NBA championship this year squaring off tonight. The Milwaukee Bucks are 4-point favorites, -178 on the money line. The Warriors are +150 on the money line. Over-unders at 234. The Warriors, Andrew Wiggins is out tonight. Warriors are 3-2 over their last 5. The Bucks are 4-1 over their last 5 after losing on Sunday, I believe. Yes, on Sunday to the Houston Rockets, which was a big surprise. Warriors haven't played good on the road all year. The Warriors are a good team at home, but have not played well all year. So I like the Bucks at the -4 at home against the Golden State Warriors. Also would like the over the 234 in that game. Then you have the Phoenix Suns at the Houston Rockets. The Suns are 6.5-point favorites, -235 on the money line. The Rockets are +194 on the money line. Over-unders at 224. The Suns have lost 4 games in a row. For the Suns tonight, you have Devin Booker out and Cameron Johnson are both out for the Suns. The Rockets are 3-2 over their last 5, coming off a win over the Milwaukee Bucks. I still, even with Booker and Johnson out, I still think the Suns have a good chance of winning this game. I would lean toward the Suns at the -6.5. But like I said, the Suns aren't at full strength tonight, so that's probably going to keep me away from picking on that game. Next game is the New Orleans Pelicans at the Utah Jazz. The Pelicans are 2-point favorites on the road, -122 on the money line. The Jazz are +104 on the money line. Over-unders at 232.5 in this game. No Brandon Ingram tonight for the Pelicans. Pelicans are 5-0 over their last 5 games. Been playing good basketball. The Jazz are 2-3 over their last 5. I like the Pelicans at the -2 uh, on the road at the Utah Jazz. Then the last game tonight, Boston Celtics at the Los Angeles Lakers. Celtics are 3.5 point favorites, -156 on the money line. The Lakers are +132 on the money line. Over-unders at 235. The Celtics are 2-3 over their last 5 games. They've lost their last 2. They'll have Horford out and Williams out tonight. For the Lakers, they're 2-3 over their last 5. They're coming off a loss to the Detroit Pistons. Davis is day to day, and LeBron James is day to day. So we'll see if they play tonight. I like the Celtics because the Celtics got blown out last night by the Clippers. I know it's the second night of a back-to-back, but I see the Celtics coming out playing a lot better than what they did last night because they didn't play good at all. So I like the Celtics at the -3.5 in that game.
What was the point spread on the 76ers game?
I believe it was, 5.
Still 5. Okay. Yeah, I've got a parlay. I've got the Sacramento Kings at the 76ers, taking the 76ers -5. I've got the Pelicans -2 at the Jazz. And then I've got the Celtics and the Lakers, and I'm going to take the Lakers money line win. A $10 bet would be worth $109.40 at plus 994.
All right. Then Ollie, did you have any hockey?
Yes, I do. I have the Anaheim Ducks at the Toronto Maple Leafs. I'll take the Maple Leafs money line win. Then I've got the Seattle Kraken at the Tampa Bay Lightning. I'll take the Lightning money line win. And I've got the Philadelphia Flyers at the Colorado Avalanche, and I'll take the Avalanche money line win.
All right. And then a few games in college basketball. I like NC State -6.5 against Furman. NC State 295 on the money line. Furman's +230 on the money line. Over-unders at 154.5. Another game that I like is Citadel at North Carolina. North Carolina is 26.5 point favorite. Over-under for that game is at 145.5. They're not showing the money line on that game right now for some reason. And then another game I had was Memphis at Alabama. Let me find it on here. Alabama's a 7.5 point favorite, -345 on the money line. Memphis is +270 on the money line. Over-unders at 152.5. But that's the 3 games I like for college basketball tonight.
Yeah, the 3 games I have for a parlay, I've got Coppin State at George Washington. I'll take George Washington -7. I've got UNC Asheville -8 at South Carolina State. And then I've got UMass Lowell -1.5 at Rhode Island.
I kind of like the Houston game, but man, it's 31.5 points. And it's just
Who's Houston playing?
um, let me find it again. I forget who they're playing now. There's Arizona.
Houston,
they're playing North Carolina A&T.
yeah, Houston could put up the points.
Yeah, 31.5 point favorites in that game.
And they have a good defense too. I just seen a thing in the NFL. I just seen where, and this could be bad for the Chiefs. So far this year, they're averaging 40% of the time giving up the first down on third down. They're giving up the conversion. They're tied for 20th in the league. They can't get off the field on third down. And that's going to be rough for Kansas City trying to win a Super Bowl.
Oh,
if they can't get off the field on third down.
Yes, yeah, that's going to be a big problem in the playoffs.
I
Start playing better teams.
Right now, the way the Bengals are playing, man, and we talked about it back when they were like maybe 4-4 or whatever the record was, what they could be, and it seems like it's all coming together at the right time. They've won 8 out of their last 9. They're a bad matchup for Kansas City. They're a bad matchup for Buffalo, I feel. They're
Yeah, they're a bad matchup for a lot of teams.
yeah, I agree. They got a couple of receivers hurt right now, but I think they'll be fine. Overall, got a good running game, got a great quarterback. Offensive line's playing well, defensive line's playing well.
That's the big key is that offensive line starting to play a lot better together, which we thought they would because it was the whole new offensive line. So yeah, it was going to take a little bit for them guys to get used to each other.
I've seen Colin Coward give his top 10 teams, and he had number one Philadelphia, which I mean it's hard to argue that right now. And then, but number two he had Cincinnati, and I think that's hard to argue too. He had I forget who he had three, but he had San Francisco four.
So I'd have San Francisco right up there. Only reason I wouldn't put him one or two right now just because the young quarterback. I know he played well last week. He played real good. We watched that game, but that was 1 week. Is he going to be able? Is he going to be able to do it consistently? If he can consistently play like he did on Sunday, 49ers are going to be a tough team to beat with that defense.
Top three teams in the AFC.
AFC? It'd have to be the Bills, the Chiefs, and the Bengals to me.
But I think I would go the Bengals, Chiefs.
Yeah, that wasn't no order.
I think I would go. Yeah, I know what you're saying, but I think I would go Bengals if I was going to put them on. I think I'd go Bengals, Bills, and Chiefs right now. And the Chiefs and Bills could be real close. What about the NFC? I think you got to give Philly some credit right there. I think definitely San Francisco, even with the young quarterback, I still think they're up there. And that third spot, I was leaning towards Dallas, but
they haven't looked good the last couple of weeks. Throwing a lot of interceptions, and I mean they should have lost to Houston. They should have lost that game. They came back and won it, which is good for them. I mean, but they should have lost that game. But really, who else? So there really ain't no other. I mean, there ain't no real dominant team in the NFC right now. I mean, hell, Carolina still has a chance to make the playoffs.
Yeah, Carolina, Tampa there. You've got San Francisco's head in their division. Philadelphia, who's ahead in the other division?
The Vikings. But they've been so up and down. It's hard. I mean, 1 week they look like they're a real good team, and the next week they look terrible.
Washington could be dangerous, I think. They could be a dangerous team.
I would say the third spot right now, you'd have to go with either Dallas or the Vikings.
I would go. I'm more sold on Dallas than I am Minnesota, so I would go Dallas probably 3.
If Purdy can play just pretty much, hell, if he plays like he did Sunday, they're going to be real good. But if he could just not turn the ball over, not make the big mistakes, I think San Francisco is going to be a tough out because of that. Man, that defense is nasty, and they got a lot of weapons that Purdy can get the ball to. Let them guys do. If you let them guys be the playmakers and just basically manage the game, I think they'll be fine. Eagles, I mean, they're good, but I'm just still not. You know me, I'm not sold on them. I think the run defense is going to could be a big problem as you get further in the season, especially in the playoffs. I think that run defense could really hurt them.
I tell you, the Dolphins. I heard Jay to say today that the Dolphins were definitely going to make the playoffs. I'm not 100%.
They don't have an easy schedule.
They've got the Bills next game at Buffalo. You've got the Packers at the Dolphins. That's not a guarantee. I mean, Dolphins might be favored. You got the Dolphins at the Patriots. Going to be a hard game, and then you got the Jets at the Dolphins, which I think is going to be a tough game.
Yeah.
Could they possibly lose 3 out of 4 there?
They could.
In the standings, they're 8-5. If you lose 3 out of 4, you're talking about 9-8. You may not make the playoffs.
No. And Arizona, look at the terrible situation they're sitting in right now. Your quarterback gets hurt last night that you gave an extension to way too early. And you got a head coach that I don't believe is a head coach in the NFL. I don't think he really has a clue what he's doing. And and he's on a brand new extension that you just gave him. So I mean, and you're not going to have Kyler Murray not only the rest of this season, but he'll probably miss some of next season.
they're going to look for somebody. Who do you think they're going to look for, coach? Quarterback wise.
Yeah, I don't know. I know Stat Guy mentioned Mayfield because of his connection with Kingsbury. I mean, so that could be something they might try.
They've got two good receivers there.
Uh,
The running game is a little suspect.
Offensive line's not very good.
No.
So yeah, I'm not sure who. I mean, yeah, they're going to they're going to bring in somebody, maybe a Garoppolo if he's out there. I know some people think he might end up with the Colts, which wouldn't be a terrible idea, especially if we do draft a young quarterback. Uh, you get Garoppolo pretty cheap and have a veteran in there. Um,
But if I'm San Francisco, is Garoppolo's contract up?
I'm not sure. I think so. It was weird because they were trying to trade him. They couldn't trade him. I mean, hell, they had him on the field by himself practicing. He wasn't even practicing with the team before.
But after what he's done for you this year, why not keep him and Purdy both?
Yeah.
Why let him go?
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I think too. But trying to think what other quarterback might be out there. I don't know who Arizona's going to go after. I don't know. I mean, you might have like a Jameis Winston or somebody like that out there. Yeah, it might be Mayfield. I mean, that does make some sense because he was his coach in college there for a little bit. Then Mayfield got hurt, and then he moved on to Mahomes, and then Mayfield left and all. But I know at that time Mayfield was a little ticked off or mad at Kingsbury.
Yeah.
So how's their relationship now? You know what I mean? I don't know if they get along now or if.
How much do you think it's going to affect the 49ers losing that receiver for a few games?
Not it's going to affect them, but I don't think it's going to affect them too much because of having McCaffrey now. If it would have just been losing Samuel and you didn't have McCaffrey, but with having McCaffrey and having that Ayuk and Kittle, you still have a lot of options there. So I don't think it's going to hurt them too bad. Now, if they wouldn't have made that move to get McCaffrey, it'd really be hurting them because you also have Wilson.
No, Mitchell.
Wilson
went to Miami.
Mitchell, yeah, Mitchell. You also have Mitchell that's out right now. So if you wouldn't have got McCaffrey, you would have been in the. I think it really would have hurt you. But with that defense they have, man, if their offense just don't make no big mistakes, they're going to be in games. Top 10 offense and defense efficiency.
Well, they just showed a chart there that they're giving Kansas City 40% chance to win the division and Buffalo 30% chance. I don't understand that since Buffalo beat Kansas City and have the head-to-head.
We're not in the same division.
Well, I understand that, but if it comes out that we have the same records at the end of the year.
Oh, you mean for the number one seed?
Number one seed.
Okay, I thought you. Yeah, okay.
No, for number one seed. If they end up with the same exact record, Buffalo would get it right because they beat Kansas City head-to-head.
Yeah.
Again, I don't know Kansas City's complete schedule and Buffalo's complete schedule next 4 games either.
Well, I'm not sure. I'm trying to think. Buffalo plays. They play Miami. I know that because you just said Miami's schedule.
Yep.
So yeah, I mean, it's not going to be a real easy schedule.
Let's see here. They got the Dolphins, the Bears, the Bengals, and the Patriots. And they're at the Bears. Dolphins are at their place. Bills are at the Bengals. And then the Patriots are at the Bills.
You got Dolphins Bills Saturday night this week. Got 3 games on Saturday this week for NFL. Thursday's football game, 49ers and Seahawks. That could be decent. The Saturday games, you never know. Other than that last one, I think could be good. Dolphins and Bills. Detroit and the Jets on Sunday could be pretty good.
Chiefs have an easier schedule than
I'm
Buffalo.
gonna say Chiefs play Texans this week.
Texans, Seahawks at the Chiefs, Broncos at the Chiefs, and Chiefs at the Raiders. So
Oh,
definitely
yeah.
got an easier schedule.
Yeah. Eagles and Bears. There's a few good games this week. I don't think there's as many as maybe last week. That Giants and Commanders game Sunday night is going.
Yeah.
It means a lot. Like I said, you got 3 games on Saturday this week as well. All right, before we get out of here, I'll go ahead and give out my picks for today. I like the NBA night. I like the 76ers -5, Milwaukee Bucks -4, the Pelicans -2, and the Boston Celtics -3.5. College basketball, I like UNC at the -26.5 at home against Citadel. NC State -6.5 at home against Furman, and Alabama -7.5 at home against Memphis. That's my picks for today. You want to go through yours?
Yeah, NBA parlay. I got the Sacramento Kings at the 76ers. I got 76ers -5. I got the New Orleans Pelicans -2 at the Utah Jazz. And I've got the Boston Celtics at the Lakers. Lakers win money line. NHL, I've got the Anaheim Ducks at the Toronto Maple Leafs. I'll take Maple Leafs money line. I got the Seattle Kraken at the Tampa Bay Lightning. I'll take the Lightning win money line. And I've got the Philadelphia Flyers at the Colorado Avalanche. I'll take the Avalanche win money line. My college basketball parlay, I got Coppin State at George Washington -7, UNC -8 at South Carolina State, and then I've got UMass Lowell -1.5 at Rhode Island.
Want to thank everybody for watching today. Join us tomorrow, right around 3:30 for another episode of Easy Money, a sports betting show. We got 2 big wrestling shows this weekend that will be live streaming. Well, Saturday I think we'll just be recording, airing it on a different day, but it's at Thunder Blunder in Indianapolis at the Emerson Theater. If you're around the area, go get some tickets for it. Great card. And then on Sunday we will be live for at 3 p.m. Eastern Sunday for Warrior Pro Wrestling. This Sunday it should be another great show. So come join us for those. We will see you guys tomorrow at around 3:30 for another episode of Easy Money, a sports betting show. Have a great Tuesday.